Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age on the MysteriousJG. We are going to navigate our way back to... We're going to ignore you guys because it feels like this room will just never ever be full cleared. But we're going to navigate our way back to the secret warp zone we found while working on the drain and find a path to some other treasures. We will probably not find every treasure located in this dungeon in this video, but we will certainly find at least 2 more. And honestly, in order to get all the treasures here, we have to get so close to finding the other optional boss, the one we won't be able to fight yet, but can actually still find its location, that I'll probably just do that. So, this room is Da, Vikari, Deban, Pra. So we're going to warp out of here. And that should take us back to a Vikari Sirhu Prati. Sirhu Pra. See, this is what's getting me so freaking confused. This is where it doesn't match up with what I thought it would be. But whatever. There's only one way out of here, so let's go that way. I think the deal is you can only have... they're color-coded on my map, so I keep thinking of them as being different colors. But the different Zodiac sign gates, I think you can only have one gate of each Zodiac sign open at a time. So now we actually want to open that gate, which means we want to go... just go up here, come back, and unlock a different gate. Did I do this wrong? I think I did this wrong. Alright, no big deal. We can fix this. What gets annoying is when you're trying to figure out, like getting disoriented and trying to figure out which room you need to go to, but... let's just clear the room rather than trying to interact with this thing while fleeing. Oh, I figured out a neat trick. Although now I'm forgetting how to do it, but it is possible to change party leaders in a way that I didn't know about, which is much simpler than what I've been trying to do before. So remember, I was really trying to make Ash be party leader as we finished that fight against Gilgamesh, and that involved going to the menu screen and trying to rearrange the party. Yeah, I just could have been using a different button that I wasn't using, and that would have allowed us to do it much simpler. So we know it now. Huzzah. So I think this is where we need to go now. Gate Sagittarius 2. The map that it's actually easier for me to follow by and large, and it has the Zodiac treasures rather than the original treasures, but it doesn't number the gates for you as conveniently. So this room should be Avakari's... see, no, those things seem to be switched on me last time. Let's just see where we end up. So we are in Da, Vikari, Deban, Prati. Okay. So we want to go to a room that has a gate. Or not a gate, but a thing you can interact with. Is there a way out of here at all? What room is this? Sirhu Pulem Udi Prati. No, we don't want to be here. We wanted to go the other way. We had a 50-50 chance and we chose wrong. So let's try going this way instead. Yeah. Okay, because I hate these guys and they're constantly respawning, we are... This is kind of where I thought we were at before. But now there should be a gate as soon as we cross into here, and there is. And this should be Shelga. And now we can get out of here, and we have to hit this, we have to interact with this thing again. Which is why I probably want to not be doing frame skip, well, the in-game frame skip. Oh, perfect. That actually went fairly smoothly. So now we can get out of here. The way that we went before, that I decided, no, I don't want to go this way yet. Now we want to go that way. So this is not the treasure that we're specifically looking for. Got a crown of laurels. That's not a bad item. It's just that we got quite a few of those and I was grinding in the Necro Hall of Nabudis. So now we got a 50-50 chance of getting to the room with the treasure that I want now, or somewhere else. Oh, no, we don't. Now we should have a 50-50 chance. We are in Sirhu Jalam Prati. Okay. So there should be two ways out of this room. Though it really looks like there's only one. So, oh no, there's two. Let's try this way first. Because I want to hit the gate, even if we then backtrack away from it. This is Sirhu Pisprati. Okay, so this will get us to the gate, and then we can backtrack a bit. Because the gate should stay open as long as we don't open another gate of the same color / zodiac sign. I think that's how it works. If that's how it works, with some patience, I can figure out how to get out of here. Now we want to go this way, and I think let's actually kill these guys to be on the safe. What are they even called? I'm curious. No, never mind. Because there are enemies here that we probably really could do to grind against as far as stuff for the bazaar, but the bazaar on gold dust. No treasure chest, but we know how to handle that now. Ash and her. It's not hot pants, it's a skirt. I've been told. Oh, I was wondering what their names were. They're Shadowneers. I am in Sirhir Jalam Prati. So I got turned around at some point. Sirhu Piss Party. Oh no, I'm going the wrong way. As far as getting that treasure. Sirhu Jilam Pradiva. So this is where the treasure I'm looking for should be. There's a trap, but no treasure. It seems unlikely that the trap has something good. More likely we just need to come in and out of this room. until it appears. Yeah, you Darkblade. Nice. Okay. That's actually one of the treasures I most wanted out of this whole frickin' zone. So we're just going to head on up this way. And head on up these stairs. We are now at Sirhu Pisprati. We can probably just run right by these guys. Let's kill them. We got a nice chain going against them after all. Chain level just went up just in time for us to stop killing them. Because in this next zone there was some kind of worm that we don't have to fight, but I feel like we haven't been fighting these, so let's fight some and see what we get for it. Probably find out we're supposed to poach these for whatever item I'm looking for, but whatever. And it dropped a wind crystal and not much else. So we should be coming to a room with only one other exit. And then that exit will take us to a room with another waystone, if I'm reading the map correctly. And it looks like I'm reading the map correctly. I'm going to ignore you because I know there's a bunch more of you on the next level, and you're going to get really old after a while. So now we're warping up to another level of annoyance. This is where I thought the whole timer thing started, but I guess I was mistaken. There's really two more levels, but the tippity top level is very small. It really has just a save point, the Esper fight room, and then there is one place you got to go to unlock gates, but it really just seems like it's there to annoy you, that you got to come all the way up here to where the boss fight is, and then backtrack again. So we are at Da Vikari Sirhu, for anyone following along at home. And here's where things get disorienting, because you need to know which room to go to. I'm going to go straight ahead, hit a gate, and hopefully unlock the right gate from there. Okay, so no enemies in here. I'm cool with that. Enemies in here. I'm not cool with that. I don't think these guys are too bad, but they are pretty... If you're doing the in-game frame skip and hitting the flee button to avoid combat, they can get pretty bad. So now we've only got 72 seconds with this one. We came in this way. Let's go this way. And I'm hoping it is Uldabi Jalam Pravia. It is. Good. I'm reading the map correctly. So we're going to hit a gate over here. You guys can kill that. I don't mind if we kill this monster. I just need to make sure we hit this gate before we run out of time. Because we'll be coming back to this room later. I think this big skeletal dragon is one of the enemy types that we might need to be grinding against to get specific bizarre items. Oh, he just disabled Redis. Battleworm Carapace, yep. Okay. So I think we want to come this way now. Uldabi Jalam Pra. Okay, good. Correct. Again, if you're following along with your own map, great. Otherwise, this might not mean a whole lot to you. Here's that ashworm again. I think I'm just going to ignore him. Because clearing out those, as I'm realizing, we're moving through so many rooms. We're rarely going to get to take advantage of a full clearing a room because we're so frequently going to be moving back to new zones. So there is another room that we can travel to from here. I don't think there's a purpose, but let's quick go down there just in case there's a treasure chest that the map didn't bother to show. And there is. I'm going to kill this guy just because, again, it's like a monster that may be dropping stuff that we really need to get. Prime Tanhide, X Potion. And none of those seem like big deal items. Ring of Renewal. I doubt whatever it does, it gives you regen. That's what it sounded like it does. There's also like a helmet that gives you regen. I mean, between those, we can kind of have two different people with regen at the same time if we think that's better than ribbon. Oh, let's just kill these guys. Yeah, I think in some cases trying to do things faster off screen, just making sure I knew how to do this at all, involved fleeing and frame skipping and was actually making things more difficult sometimes. So now we want to come back this way. Kind of going the way we came here a little bit. Because every path here except for one should be blocked by gates if we're in the correct room. Oh no, the gates are actually off to the side, or on the other side of those passages. But I'm pretty sure going this way will take us the right way. Because yeah, you can see there was a gate here, but there isn't. And now if we bear this way, and I am going to go ahead and flee here. To make sure we don't run out of time. Hold on, I gotta think about this for a second. I want to come down here, I think. Because now we are in Da Vikari Sirhu. That is correct. And again, if I'm reading this right, now I think if we go this way, we should come to a Capricorn gate because we have 107 seconds or so left of being able to open Capricorn gates. And this gets us to something that lets us open Virgo gates. But we'll kill you guys first. Oh, somebody cure his damn poison. Not gonna worry about the slow, but okay, Virgo stone. So we're kind of coming back the way we came a bit here. We're gonna bear this way. This should take us to a room with a pedestal in the middle, but we don't care about that pedestal right now. Because now we're going to bear this way and go to Uldabi Jalam Prava. And there'll be a gate open to one side. We're going to open the gate on the other side now. And because we're short on time, I will open it first. Then we'll kill this guy. And any lackeys that he spawns. Well, he doesn't spawn them, you know what I mean. They hang out and help him out. With his bad zombie dragon self. Okay. Now, from here, we could, in this video, take on the optional Esper. Because this room, Uldabi Jilami Ava, going the right direction from here, we will get to a waystone that takes us up to the tippity top level. It will give us a save point, which I'm actually gonna forego out of fear that it might reset the gates. It shouldn't. You wouldn't think. Yeah, you really shouldn't, should it? Yeah, it shouldn't reset the gates. But I'm gonna try to ignore these. Well, you know what? These guys don't respawn. What am I saying? They probably do, but they don't do that split nonsense that was pissing me off so much. Alright. So, Redis is doomed. Poor Redis. So now, every time I get to a new level, I'm usually a little disoriented. But this place only has one direction you can go. So this... Although enemies suddenly show up. Oh, no, I don't want to fight you guys. Screw you guys. You're the guys who occasionally just split and you have a new full hit points enemy pops up. Why do all my party members have regen? Not that I mind, but... Various status effects. I didn't think Ribbon gave you regen, but maybe it does in this game. Or maybe somebody has a gambit that's casting regen. No? Okay, I'm not sure. You know what? I will save. I don't think this will reset the gates, and if it does, we'll find out very quickly. And I can try to do something about it, I guess. I'll be reasonably pleased if within 3 videos we full cleared the maze here. Because if I ever get around, if I can show you where the optional super boss we can't fight yet is, then when it's time to fight him, I can just off screen get to the boss and be like, hey, you remember how we passed through 800 gates to get to this room before? Yeah, we're coming back. Now this room is going to give us the Aquarius gate, or the ability to open them, I should say. You know, another reason I wanted to hit the save point is I kind of wasn't paying attention to whether we'd been gradually working our way through our MP with all of this. Usually only spawn a handful of those guys. Okay, it looks like we've entered a room where they're just going to keep coming. Prattling on about virtue. The problem is, if you do the fleeing command, nobody takes any action. You kind of manually try to get Ash to be in a position where she can interact with this thing. There we go. Alright, now I can get out of here. Gives you a decent amount of time this time, but we got a waystone and all that to go through. I hope I'm not accidentally going to the Crystal Peak. Okay, I'm going where I wanted to go, so we'll hit this. We will touch the device. We will go down this way. We will try to bear right to the extent that we're given an option. Or that I can tell, rather, which way to go. I'm guessing that it's right. We'll know in a minute because we'll come to a room where we've got two clearly, gates that have already been opened. So this is how it works. You can have one gate of each zodiac sign open at a time, which means I can that means I can do this. Because off to the right here was a gate that I got super confused before because I thought it was the same. There's like two shades of red that are being used on the map that I'm using, and I didn't immediately know they were two different colors. And actually, hold on. So we did need to open that, but I think the next thing I need to do is back up. Because we're going to have to... We have a Capricorn gate that we needed to open to get to the Virgo gate, but now we need to open a different Capricorn gate. So yeah, without the frickin' map in front of me, there is no way I could do this. I would be completely boned. With it in front of me, I'm only marginally boned. Alright, so this ought to be the Capricorn room. I might not have a ton of time to work with on this gate. Yeah, we don't have lots of time on this one. Okay. So I'm going to go straight through here, past you. Then I'm going to bear right. Then I kind of need to bear left-ish. And I should come to a room where there's a gate to the right. Yeah, here we go. Perfect. Take a few minutes to heal ourselves just for the hell of it. Let's get rid of the silence on Redis. Alright, I know we're at the end of the video, but now I'm kind of like, let's finish off these treasures, and then I can give the next video over to fighting the super boss. So I think... What the hell room am I in now? Statha Libra. I think I need to go right. Or, you know, right-ish. Then bear left. I recognize this room. We're on the right track. Then I'm going to bear right. And I am fully committed now, even though I was saying, oh, it's actually more dangerous. Yeah, I'm doing the whole thing where you frame skip past guys. Because now this room will give us a gate we can open. Or a thing that we can interact with. And we got to go all the way back to where we unlocked that gate but didn't bother to go to the other side. We got to go back there and now go past it, because when we get past it we have 2 Taurus gates, which basically means we have to make this whole trip twice. They do give us plenty of time, however. So now we're at Uldabi Jalampra, so I need to go left, then kind of bear right, then left, then right. I want to go left here? Yeah, I want to go left here. Okay, just confirming in my own mind. Now I kind of want to go left here to get the more straightforward path, and then I'll come back and show you what's on the right after that. Because we'll have a gate here. And then a fairly straightforward just path. Just go straight on ahead and there should be a treasure. We might as well fight these guys because we'll be coming back into this room over and over again trying to spawn that treasure if it doesn't spawn for us the first time. Dang, man. They do some nasty stuff to Redis. If you don't have ribbons equipped, those guys are mean. So we're just going to let him die and then we'll bring him back. Oh, he's going to get stuck with 1 hit point left. Alright, Redis, this is for your own good. Wasn't that oh, no, the disease doesn't get removed when you die. Well, shoot, dude. Sorry. Sucks for you. We'll probably get rid of that using the save crystal later. So let's just, for now, Redis is going to be dying a lot. Doesn't look like anybody is wasting healing on him because he only has the 1 hit point, so that's good. So this is Hastegar, which I've been looking forward to. Although really not that many people can use it, so it's not as exciting a thing for me as it is in some of the other games, but we will now get out of here. So I'm going to go right, then left, then right, then left, kind of the reverse of getting here, which makes sense if you think about it. This old familiar room that we've grown to love. I wish there was something where you could heal party members we like if they die, but not Redis. Good news is this should be the last gate I need to interact with, period. At least until I come back here later trying to get to the optional super boss. I'm just going to show where it's located now, not actually be able to fight it. Yeah, Redis is suffering a bit here. I feel bad for him. So we'll do another left. Then another right. And then we gotta open a different gate from the one that we opened last time. Right? Hold on. Uldabi Jalam Fradi. Yeah. I want to go straight ahead, and then we should immediately come upon a gate. Alright. Now we get Artemis Bow. It is the second to last of the treasures that are actually marked on the map here. There are other various lesser treasures that popped up randomly, but those are the ones we can't get anywhere else. Now we are well and truly on our way to a super boss fight that we can't actually do at the moment. But we can at least see it. Where it is located. Well, at least Redis can sleep his way through his disease now. So we are in A. Vakari Sirhu C. I think this may be considered geographically the bottom. Well, no, I think it's the geographic center. So the bottom of this crystal is where the plot terminated. The middle, the exact center of the crystal, I guess they're saying, is where this boss fight is. And then the very top of the crystal is where the Esper boss fight is. That we're going to do in the next video. So here we are. That is a super boss that we're not allowed to interact with right now. Does it remind you of anything? Does it look vaguely like some kind of spidery robot? Well, to each their own on that one. Anyway, what I'm going to do is off screen, I'm going to get back to... because it actually won't be too bad. I'm going to get back, and that'll also give me a chance to get a new freshly charged controller. But I'm going to get us to the room where we had that save crystal before. Now that we've got all the treasures that we wanted from this zone, I'm going to get us back to that save crystal, because it is only one room away from the Esper fight. And that actually gives me the freedom to not do that. I could call it a session and pick that up as the first thing I do next time. Which, nah, I'll do it tonight. Or I won't, whatever. But next time, folks, we will be fighting, even though there's Espers that we haven't encountered yet in the main story, as far as the optional Espers go, you're probably not really supposed to. You can do this dungeon now, but you're probably supposed to do the Rid Arena Cataract first. But yeah, this Esper that we're going to fight is, I think, considered the second hardest of the optional Esper fights in the game. But to tell you the truth, to show myself, to give myself a basic understanding of the navigation of the crystal, I went through off screen, and although it wasn't artful, and I could probably do it more efficiently if I was, being a little more strategic on screen, I'm gonna undermine the tension and say we definitely have the power to beat this thing. But it's still it can make for an interesting fight. And I definitely learned some stuff fighting it the first time that I'll explain next time. See you then.